Okay, people of the world. So, you remember the first time Pete called me kind of in a panic, in a very excited way. Oh my God, Joe, I know this amazing psychic lady. She's never done anything like this before. She told me to call her back after she got done with this other reading in front of ours. I don't know what the hell she wanted. I've never had that happen before. I call her back. She goes, oh my God, Pete. Spirit says Theta. Theta's the one that will make you rich. That's the one, Pete. How do we get it? It's one of these cryptos. Came in during a reading. That's the one. I need to get some. Help me. And he goes, I'll look into it. Couldn't figure it out. Calls me. You know the whole story. I've been over this. That coin has made a bunch of us rich. 10 cent, 12 cent, 5 cent coin at one point. Most of us are in around 12 or 13, 12, 11. 15, 16 bucks recently for that damn coin. You know the story. Paid off my house, paid off my debt. Done. He calls me this weekend, Saturday. I think it was Saturday. Pretty sure it was Saturday. Joe, you're not going to believe this. What? What's up? Before I could say he could even say, he goes, you got non-disclosure, verbal non-disclosure. You can't say a word about what I'm about to tell you to anybody. Not yet. I go, okay, all right. He goes, you remember when I called you about that Theta coin? It'll make you rich and all that? I said, yeah. He goes, very rarely have I ever called you for something like that. Yeah. He goes, we just got another one. Whitedove just got another one. Just like Theta, it's going to make us rich. It's going to make people very, very wealthy. Just like Theta. I go, no shit. He goes, yep, it came in kind of the same way. I went to look it up to figure out how to get it. I couldn't get it. And once again, like last time, it's deja vu. I'm calling you again. I'm like, holy crap, okay. He said, this coin is going to move up pretty rapidly fast. There's not a lot of the market cap. Total 10 million coins. Circulating supply, that is. Ultimate amount will be 100 million coins. That's it. So when I think of that, I'm thinking Litecoin at 86 or whatever it was million that they'll ever create. I always forget, is it 84 or 86? I think it's 86 million. That coin's been $300 more than once. Even recently it was over $300. Okay, just as an FYI. This coin was $3 on Saturday. So I tried to figure out how to get it. You got to have a VPN, if you're an American especially, from Spain or Germany. You need Tether, USDT, Tether, to do this swap or the trade for this coin. And it's nowhere else on the face of the earth except one exchange. Can't do it with a swap site or nothing. You have to do it this way. And if you are an American, the only way you're getting this is if you go get a VPN like NordVPN, N-O-R-D, NordVPN, set it to either Germany or Spain, and then log into the site. So, another thing I'll show you real quick. And by the way, I have a very precise how-to video on my Patreon. I shared it with Whitedove, of course, first, because it went to her Patreon first, my Patreon second, and the third we're allowed. She said she wants the public to know about this, just like Theta. We can't just keep this secret. At the same time, she said this coin will absolutely go up and it will come down. There will be buying opportunities, just like we saw with Theta. So, you know, I know some people get panicked and not just want to get some now. I don't care what the price is. That's fine if that's you. But understand, this thing can come down just like it can go up, she said. But she said 1 to 2 years, you know, is kind of her estimate. But like Theta, she didn't know for sure either. But she said it'll be another thing like that where you got to sit on this for a little while. Let them get going, let them do their thing, let them get known, and then boom, it's just going to start really going. And it will make people very, very wealthy, is what she said again. So I'm like, okay, let me go figure this out. So I figured it out, and I got a very precise how-to video to basically to do it. That is on my Patreon, so if you want to learn that, you got to join my Patreon. It's probably the last thing I posted, I think. They also allow staking. 30-something% staking on this damn coin for either the first year or first 2 years. I've heard two conflicting things, but it's one or the other. 30-something% staking rewards. And it's all done on their web wallet right online. And by the way, when you sign up to their web wallet, which is this site, and by the way, the coin is called Persistence. Here it is. Persistence. The exchange is ascendex.com. It looks like this. Now I clicked on the markets. And when you're trading it, you're going to do the cash, the standard cash, by the way. Everything you do is cash. And if you do my asset, you go to cash account. That's how you deal with this. But when you do Tether, default Tether is on the ERC20 network. So if you're using some wallet, Exodus or Atomic or wherever, typically it's ERC20, just send it over. But on here, when you go to receive it, you got to choose, make sure you choose the ERC20 wallet if you're doing default. There's other networks like the TRC20, I think that's Tron, which is on some exchanges as well. So it's only $1 fee on the TR20, whatever it is, TRC20 network. It's only $1. Whereas ERC20 might be several dollars to do a damn transfer. And you know how I like to do a quick one to make sure it worked. Okay, I got it. Then I do it again. So I don't want to be hit with a $5 or $6, $7, $8 charge for freaking ERC20 and then do another $5, $6, $7, $8 charge again. But at the same time, who gives a damn? If I want to get into a coin, I'm going to get into a coin. I don't care what the fee is, for ERC20 transfers or not. So this is the exchange. You need Tether USDT to do it. There's the pair right there. And the coin is XPRT. Like expert, XPRT, but it's actually Ascend EX. Now this thing was as high as you see, $9 today, and that was the first words out of her mouth. She goes, "I see this rapidly going to $9." It was under $3 at the time on Saturday. But she said it's going into the teens. It will go into the teens next. Didn't get an exact price. She didn't know how long will it stay there. Will it come back down below the teens? We don't know. She doesn't know. Just FYI. Again, there's only 10 million of these damn coins right now circulating, and with all the rewards being generated with staking, it's probably coming out of the 100 million pool. Man, this coin could be a very expensive coin at some point. So that's the exchange. This is the wallet, wallet.persistence.one. I'll put the links up in the description box, by the way. And you're just going to create a wallet. It'll give you a 24-word seed phrase. It will also have you store a JSON key store file to your computer, which will be password protected by you. Put a password in for it. And whenever you log in, you would do import an existing wallet. And then you would hit file select, find your key store file, and name it. When you save the file, name it something like, persistence key store or something like that. When you save the file, the JSON file. And then that's what you would select when you import it. And then it would say, what's your password? And you have to get your password right or you're not getting in. However, if you have the 24-word seed phrase, you can get in anytime. But again, you should not be storing that on your computer. That's dangerous. The key store file you have to. And by the way, if you have a little USB drive, you could put it on there and then just stick it into your computer, briefly use it for a second. Okay, be done with it, take it out. That kind of thing as far as the key store file. Or just leave it on the computer. As long as you got a decent password locking it up, if it got hacked, they're going to have to know your password to get in anyways. And they may not know that. So, but again, if you put on a USB drive, it'd be a little safer. Anyways, doesn't really matter. This is it. It's how you get it. Again, on my Patreon, which is patreon.com/JSnip4. I have the how-to. It's about a 22-minute video because I really go into detail about stuff and choosing the right network to do True US, or not True USD, but a Tether USDT. If you want to save the fee, do the TRC21, blah, blah, blah. But they also have Omni, which is another network, and so does this site too, this Ascend EX. And I think that might even be cheaper than $1. But again, $1, I don't care. Just give me my damn coin so I can buy some of these damn things. And fair warning, when I was playing around with this on Saturday to try to get myself some of these and show Whitedove and Pete how to do this, man, it was easy to move that market from 50 something to 280 with very little money, like a couple grand. And I was like, whoa, okay. And between you and me, I put way more than a couple grand in Theta back in the day. There was plenty to feed that sucker, plenty of volume. So at some point, there'll probably be, it'll be added to some other exchanges, blah, blah, blah. There'll be some significant volume. Right now, the volume shows 13.8 million, 24-hour volume. Again, Saturday, it was between 300 and 400,000, I think, somewhere around there. $400,000 in volume. It's now 13 million 24-hour volume. That's just off of our two Patreons, I guess. Hers and mine. And I'm telling you, I couldn't put a lot into it because it kept moving and moving higher and higher and higher. So I'm like, and I'm telling Pete, and he's like, well, how much do you do? And I want to do the same. I'm like, all right, well, let's do this. All right, I'll try. I'm like, I have to feed it slowly. And it took me 2 days but it was still like creeping up. And I'm, holy crap. So I'm like, well, this is as much as I got. That's kind of the end of it. Like, we got to release the, you're going to release the report. That's it. That's all we got. Let's just sit on it. But again, you can stake here, and you can stake this thing, and I think I'll end up doing another Patreon video on staking and share that with Whitedove too, because it's simple. It's fairly simple, and the rewards are quite excellent. But if you unstake, it takes 21 days to get your coins back active in your wallet. 21 days when you unstake. So if this thing's, oh my god, it hit $80, I want to sell, unstake. You're going to be waiting 21 days to get your coins back. But I'm not here to sell. Like, it would be wrong, first of all, to get in this knowing, Whitedove's got a great pick and me try to sell on, feed into you guys' buy orders. That would be wrong. I don't do that, and neither do they. And me and Pete, we've already talked about it. We're like, I'm not here to get a 3 or 4x anyways. Like, that's not what I came here for. Just like with Theta, I don't need a 3 or 4x. How about 100x? All right, I can deal with that. That sounds good. And the same thing's going to be this. 100x token is what she's saying easily is coming out of this. And that was when it was $3. So that would mean to me at least $300. Again, that's like the beginning of the high prices. But she didn't get a high price. She just said this thing's going to probably do like 100x. But it was around $3 to something to $3 when she had said that. So $270, $270, $300, I don't know. But again, even at what is it, $9 high right now, or even the teens, do the math. But again, it's your call. She said it's going to come down, it's going to go up. But my question is, well, is it going to go down after it goes to like the teens? And does teens mean 18, 19, and then it only drops down to 12? Or is it going to drop down into the 7s and 6s again? Or, we don't know. She doesn't know. But I do know people in my Patreon, some of them are going, I think I'm going to wait and see if this thing cools off. I'm not going to just jump in. Even though I want the coin, I'm not going to jump in. And that's smart to, just to do that, because typically they do rocket up at the beginning and then they come down to an extent. But again, I don't know what the extent's going to be. There's not a lot of market cap for this coin. It's very small. And that's it. So she wanted everybody to know about this, but obviously we have paying customers. Hers first. It came from her. Patreon, second mine, third the public. Again, it's free information. Do with it what you want. Matter of fact, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. I've got my coins. They're going to sit there and they're going to stake. I'm going to stake in a room, and they're going to sit there for a long time. And that might only be a year or 2 years when I say a long time, depending on what this damn coin does. Because if the thing already gets into the hundreds, and it's like, oh my God, she said now it's going into the thousands, let's just say. And I'm going, oh wow, I got in at under, just under $3 basically. My cost average. So I'm like, wow, if it's like $300 or $400 and I'm in, there's my 100x plus, I might be able to go ahead and take that out. But I don't know how fast that's going to happen. So again, to each his own. Now, the funny thing here is when I first did the video on Theta, I bet a whole bunch of people were like, psychic, schmike, yeah, I'm going to go pick my freaking, potential retirement money on the freaking psychic. And the other day I did a video, hey, how many of you guys are millionaires mainly because of Whitedove's Theta call? And I understand you have a portfolio, but you're a millionaire now because of Theta going so high. Oh, me. Everyone, I was like, oh my God. And I'm just scrolling down. Me, almost, I'm close. And then a few days later, it rocketed up even higher. And I go, oh my God, there goes the rest of them. They're all millionaires now. So now that everybody knows, boy, a psychic can really do good on some of this stuff, these calls. I wonder how many people are going to just look at this and say the same thing. Psychic, schmike. Again, strategically, yeah, you'd want to buy it, try to get a little cheaper. But I'm not you, you're not me, you're not us, I'm not you, we're not you. I'm just thankful that I am me, and I have these skills that some people don't have, and like Whitedove and Pete, like, this is too much, Joe, how do we do this? And they share great information with me. We have a great relationship together. Yeah, I'll help you. I'm not charging you a thing. Are you kidding me? No, got you taken care of. Boom, here's how you do it. Here's the video. Go, let's go grab some. So, anyways, that's where we're at. do with this information whatever you want. And I'm hodling for a while on this one. This is not a trade in and out of one for me. No, sir. This is like my Theta. I'm not, you got to pry it from my cold dead hands until the price got right. Then it was like, okay, I can go ahead and let go of some of this. So this will be the same way. So anyways, that's it. Best of luck. Take care.